Here's a crazy question, but what do you make of my Doctor Strange beard?
Did you do it for this?
Yep.
It's pretty great. It's pretty spot on.
What do you know about the multiverse?
The multiverse. Fizz had his theories. He believed it was real and dangerous.
Well, he was right about both.
You just need to darken it now with mascara.
It did cross my mind. We had that conversation. I was like, how much is too much when it comes to executive sucking up? I was going to wear a Scarlet Witch wimple, but I couldn't find one big enough.
It's wild. I didn't even mean for this to happen, but it's kind of the design of my top.
I'm going to reveal.
I know it's weird to do that, but I just want you to know that was an accident.
It's time for you to see my back tattoo.
I did see someone's tattoo recently, though. They're
you?
like waiting outside the hotel. Yeah, of like the Scarlet Witch headband.
So you said headband. I looked it up and discovered the word wimple.
Yeah, sure.
This I now know. I was going to go for crown. Headband's great.
Yeah, it is a crown, actually.
Yeah, crown. That's
but I'm calling it something wrong. I was going to call it a hat for a second, and then I just shifted to headband.
Come on, Lizzie, put your hat on. Gotta go to work.
You break the rules.
Look out!
You become a hero. I do it, I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
Here's a silly question, I suppose, but have you seen Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness yet?
I've seen less than you have.
This will be fun. So here's the big question. What can you tell me about it?
I think what I can tell you about it is that it is a continuation, for me at least, from WandaVision.
I knew sooner or later you'd show up. I made mistakes, and people were hurt.
I'm not here to talk about Westview.
Then what are you here for?
I need your help.
But it's also a continuation of Doctor Strange's journey from Endgame. And there's
That's all we got.
And then we open up the multiverse, and then there's
Madness.
bottomless stories that can be told with a multiverse.
Yep. But I really want to ask something that I know you can answer, like, what podcasts are you listening to right now? What's your favorite episode of Murder, She Wrote?
Well, I listen to Red Scare.
Ooh.
It's a podcast I adore. Mm-hmm. Controversial, but these women make me laugh who host this podcast.
Excellent answer.
Every night, I dream the same dream.
We know this has got a horror vibe. We can talk about that, I suppose.
And then
there's a poster outside where you're front and center of the movie. Could you answer the question, how much of you can we look forward to in this film?
See, I'm not sure because the script changed a lot, right? And I don't really know what it changed to. So I know what I shot and I know what I'm in, but I'm not sure what they shot without me because they did reshoots for a while and I wasn't there.
This is like Inception. I don't know what's up or down or what I can ask or not.
Well, we can talk about
WandaVision?
We could talk about WandaVision.
You don't know, I'm not going to tell you.
Is that? It looks like her.
You move at the speed of sound and I can make a pen float through the air. Who needs to abbreviate?
Do you miss playing sitcom Wanda?
Yes.
Because we talked before about you doing the triple take. And as soon as you told me about that, I was like, I want to do once in my life, hey.
It was so freeing to feel like at any moment we were allowed to fail and we felt protected by Matt Shackman. We knew that he would be, leading us in the right direction. But it was so playful and it was so nice to be a fool.
And to hang out with Catherine full stop.
Yes.
Howdy, neighbors. Hey, buddy.
That's it. That's all anyone really needs in this world is just a Catherine Hahn hang.
Who's been messing up everything?
It's been Agatha all along.
I did find out rereading some interviews of yours from the WandaVision era just a year ago
that
you we're shooting that across from Paul Bettany, and he's got so much purple makeup on that if he wanted to touch you, they'd have to fix that almost immediately because you'd be purpled up.
Yeah, and not only just purple, but he also has like a sheen of glitter on him, basically. And so it's also just like sparkles will get on me.
That's nothing to do with vision. That's just how he rolls.
Just Paul needs a sheen of glitter on him at all times. Yeah, so that would happen when we would have to do a kiss. I would pull away from my kiss and they couldn't use it because I would just have like purple on my face. Like I took a chunk out of his skin.
Amazing.
Those are definitely issues. And then his hands get so cold because he can't really use them a lot because of all the paint that they shake, and I feel so bad for him.
And you're just going, right, well, okay, I guess I'll magically click that away for you. Done.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. But it's pretty fun. I mean, it's fun. We're like adults dressing up in purple paint and make-believing that that this hex is coming towards us. I mean, it's all hilarious and a joy. And we are all children in these movies. And I get to do that for a job, which is pretty fun.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. It's probably just a case of the Mondays. Am I right?
You did shoot this film in the UK, though.
Yes, I did.
And you did spend a lot of time enjoying a good old-fashioned British lockdown.
I did, a couple of them.
Oh, great times. Did you get any chance to actually soak up some British culture? Were you watching like a whole series of the Great British Bake Off one night?
So I binge watched Peaky Blinders while I was here.
I think, Arthur, that's what I do.
I had never seen it before.
I think.
So I watched, what was it? Now they're on season 6?
6, yeah.
So I watched 5 seasons of Peaky Blinders. My husband to this day, when he records videos when I'm working, he does it only in a Peaky Blinders voice.
He does a Birmingham accent.
Well, not well. It usually sounds Aussie, but he attempts it. And he always signs it off by saying, "For the one I love," at the end. But I lived in Richmond while I was in lockdown, and I don't know where else anyone would want to be besides in that park or walking by that river.
Yeah, I watched Ted Lasso and went, that is a life.
I need Richmond.
And Richmond needs you.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Yes. And then we watched Ted Lasso while we were here too. And we were living in Richmond. I mean, it was really, I have lived in London while there was no pandemic, and that was doing Age of Ultron actually. And being in Richmond for a pandemic, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. It was really beautiful.
Next time around, you mentioned, talking about this film, you've used the word bonkers.
Yes.
Which strikes me as one of my favourite, I think, British words. Do you have any other favourite British turns of phrases, if that's a phrase?
Palaver.
Palaver?
That's one of my favourite Britishism is what a palaver.
What a palaver.
Yeah.
I know Americans tend to like chuff to bits.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Yeah, not so fast.
That just makes me think of like all the vomit I see on the streets in the morning.
Thanks, guys. Another one I like telling people, and it's not a joke, is that if something's bad, it's pants.
It's pants.
That's totally pants.
Like PANTS.
Yes, to an American is like saying that is something completely trousers.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
All yours.
I love that.
All yours.
I also still call the trunk the boot. That's just something I don't want to ever shake.
Yes, I love this. I love that 10-year anniversary photo shoot where you've got all the great and good of Hollywood just like in a row in this big class photo. Yeah. Who that hasn't somehow managed to be in an MCU movie would you love to appear in another Marvel film? Because I want to start the campaign for George Clooney to somehow rock up on one of these films.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Because Matt Damon showed up in one of them, didn't he?
Yep, that's right. He played Loki.
Build a statue for me. We will build a big statue for you. With my helmet on, with the big bendy horns.
Yeah, I feel like George Clooney's got to. I'll piggyback with you on that one.
Yes, please. I'm pitching for the third Doctor Strange movie. I want an Iron Man played by George.
Oh my gosh, in the multiverse. Hello. Who's listening?
Have you wrapped on the film final lock yet? There's still time.
There's still time.
I'll leave you with this. Who is the worst at cracking you up? Anthony Mackie.
Soft sticks, please. Oh, look at you.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Or Paul Bettany.
Ms. Maximoff manipulates molecular polar to
Paul.
It's Paul.
Yeah.
Say that, Benny.
Stay here.
I hear people laughing.
People falling out the bottom of frames funny every time.
Paul makes me laugh a lot.
If only because when he touches your skin, it's so cold. You're like,
I'm just chilly laughing. No, Paul and I have had so many laughs over the years. Yeah, I miss that man.
Me too. Come home. Thank you. Such a pleasure.
Thank you.